I made my dad fall to his knees and weep, and I was grinning from ear to ear. I was hanging out with my buddies outside of Bob's Burgers during one of their Friday night car shows. It's a ritual me and college buds have. I was standing on the curb talking to my pal, and I heard tires squealing out and what sounded like fireworks going off. I turned around and saw a group of guys firing out from the side of a van. I couldn't believe I was witnessing an actual drive-by shooting. I felt a bullet whiz by my ear, then everyone ducked and ran in random directions. I saw the closest car about 20 feet away, and I started sprinting towards it. Then it felt like something bit me in the back. I face planted and clutched my lower back in pain. I wanted to stand up and keep running, but my legs just lay behind me as if they weren't mine. I pulled myself towards the car, hoping to find some cover from the barrage of random bullets. People were crying out and yelling inaudible things. I did my best to crawl away, but only made it about 3 feet when there was suddenly an eerie silence. The firing stopped, smoke wafted through the air, and several people dropped to their knees, tending to their wounded friends. I waited in the hospital bed for about 2 hours with my dad next to me the whole time. My mom left us a while ago. She chose a drug habit over her family. Dad tried to comfort me, saying, "It's probably just a temporary feeling. I'm sure the feeling in them will return." I nodded along, trying to make him feel better than I did myself. I knew I was probably paralyzed. The doctor came in with the x-ray and said, "I wish I had better news, but based on where the bullet lodged in, there's about a 10% chance you walk again. It might be different after we remove it, but the damage will have already been done." They successfully removed the bullet, but my chances of walking actually went down to about 5%. I had to drop out of college because I was on a lacrosse scholarship. My 3 closest friends came to visit me a lot the first couple months. Then as the year went on, I saw them less and less. In-person visits became FaceTime calls. Then those became regular phone calls. Then those became texts. Then the texts stopped. The only one there for me was my dad. He fed me, helped bathe me, picked me up when I'd fall down, which was an everyday occurrence. I tried all the normal rehab tactics to see if it was even possible to feel any sensation in my lower half, and nothing was working. I had many nights where I wanted to give up. Then my dad would put on a different outfit and do some sort of strange performance that was intentionally so bad it would make me laugh to the point of tears. He'd dress up like a clown and do a music set with a banjo. He'd put on an Elton John wig and perform at our piano. He went out of his way to entertain me every day of our lives together. He knew he had to work extra hard to make me feel that life was worth living. He also was hard on me when he needed to be in regards to my rehab. He would find out about some new type of therapy or drug that might work, and we tried all of them. The funniest one was some drug called Veloptrexplis. I know, it kind of sounds like a rare breed of dinosaur. It was supposed to revive the cells in my lower spine, but all it did was give me so much gas that my dad ended up pulling out a stopwatch and timing how long each fart would last. I still hold the record at 36 seconds. My dad called the Guinness Book of World Records and tried to get me an award. They haven't returned our call. There were countless nights. I would cry myself to sleep thinking about what kind of an athlete I could have become. But my dad was always there, handing me a tissue or some of my favorite milk chocolate. 6 years passed and I was severely depressed. No matter how hard my wonderful dad tried, this was no life worth living for me. Then the doctor called up and said, "There's a new procedure that might work, but the risk is literally going brain dead if it doesn't." We asked him what the chances of success were, and he said 50-50. After many days of contemplation, we decided to do it. I got lucky. It worked. I was able to stand up and could actually feel sensation in my feet, calves, and thighs again. The doctor called in my dad to surprise him. He walked into my room and saw me standing. The irony is, he dropped to his knees and wept, so relieved for me. I couldn't stop grinning from ear to ear. My dad is an incredible human. I would have gotten through this without him. It took me about 3 years of rehab, and I'm able to walk again. I'm definitely not winning any track meets, but I'm able to slowly jog and play a little lacrosse.